See here, maths, English, reasoning and general awareness. Every section follows equal number of questions and that is equal weightage. So those who are, see, this strategy depends on individual. Whether it suits to individual or not, it depends on individual, since we don't know at which we are good at. So one should know by his knowledge. If I say those who are appearing for SSC CGL, they would be good at maths. So then only they used to select this exam as their optional. So if we take those who are good at maths and English, see, reasoning is anyway very easy here. So if we can attempt 20 questions at maths, 22 questions at English, and then as I said, reasoning is very easy compared to banks and other exams. So we could attempt 24 questions. Say for example, 20 question follows 40 marks, 44 marks and then 48 marks. Even you score 10 marks here, 5 questions you say, 142 marks. You would qualify the tier 1 exam. So here from now onwards they are not going to add this tier 1 marks to the qualifying cutoff marks. So it is just a qualifying exams, right? So we should have a strategy through which we can pass this exam, so that we can write a tier 2 exam where the main criteria is going to be followed. So if we say in maths also there is a different weightage the chapters you are going to select depends on the weightage. So where the chapter say, let's say for example, if you take time and distance, it is a chapter of 10 to 12 models. There would be one question from this time and distance in tier 1. So you could skip this type of topics, so that you can save or you can concentrate on the topics which will give more edge to you. Let's say for example, if we take percentage, this is the core subject, this is the core topic through which you can do ratios and proportions and then partnership, profit and loss, some of the questions of simple interest and compound interest. These are the topics which are mainly depends on percentages. So if we take all these topics, you would get around 6 questions. So you get 12 marks over here. So this type of topics you are going to be select, so that you can you can solve more number of questions in less time, and then your preparation would be in a strategic point. So that please select the respected topics of your interest, which will give a edge to you to qualify this exam. If you are not good at selecting this, please attend classes. We will give the details of the topic wise previous year's question number of questions they had asked for, and then the easy tips to clear these topics, and then the sub concepts of these topics, so that you can learn very quickly and it would save your time to attend for the tier 1 exam. Again, coming to English is going to be very crucial this time, since here in tier 1 it is going to be carry 50 marks, and in tier 3 it is going to play a crucial role, that is 135 marks. So English 25 questions in tier 1, 45 questions, that is followed by 3 marks, 135 marks in tier 2. See, while keeping in mind that this weightage of English, we should follow the strategy. That is, wherever the areas we are going to focus, those should give us edge, so that we could qualify the tier 1 exam, and it should help us to score more in tier 2 exam as well. Let's say for example, vocab part in tier 1 they would give synonyms, antonyms, spelling mistakes, combined all there would be 2 questions hardly. So if you take, this would take high time. See, if you go on preparing synonyms, antonyms, spelling mistakes, it would take a high time and it would give less edge to you. Let's say for example, one words, idioms and phrases, and then parts of speech. See, one words and idioms, they are going to take very less time, and they would give combinedly 3 questions. And if you learn parts of speech clearly, you could solve the error questions and sentence improvement, and then fill in the blanks. This would all give you 7 to 8 questions. That is on an average 16 marks. So you should select the topics which are going to give you the more marks, which will take less time. This is the strategy, so through which we can go and then fetch a good number of marks. And reasoning, in reasoning we are going to solve every topic so that we could get more number of marks. As I said earlier, there is it is very easy to learn SSC level of reasoning since it is very basic models. So we will follow all the topics of reasoning, and then general awareness. See, in general awareness, there going to be a polity, biology, geography, physics, chemistry, and current affairs, whatnot. If all the miscellaneous topics, this all would be in general awareness. It is a huge syllabus, so we should be very wise at selecting the topics of which we are going to prepare for the exam. See here, in current affairs, if we take 1 year back current affairs, it would give 7 questions at least. Say if 7 questions means 14 marks. If you are good at current affairs of previous, that is from exam is from December, right? If you say for example from June to December, if you prepare this 6 months current affairs, most probably you will attempt 5 to 6 questions. If you are good enough at remembering the data, and then if you can go through for 1 year stretch for a current affairs, you could solve the 7 questions. And then here polity, there will be 1 to 2 questions. See, polity mostly there is a important topics like amendment of constitution and article numbers. Mostly the questions of SSC revolves around those. So it is very easy to prepare for the SSC CGL. Compare in GS section, it is polity. It is very easy for the SSC CGL exam. And compared to geography, there would be 2 questions. Biology 2 questions. These biology questions mostly revolves around the vitamins, and then those deficiency diseases. And then geography would be more depends on the current affairs. In geography also they are mostly their questions are revolves around the geotag. And coming to physics and chemistry, and there would be 1 question or less. Sometimes they may not ask for. So these type of topics we could skip in general awareness also. So if we follow this type of strategies where we are getting more number of questions, if we concentrate on those areas, we could fetch a good number of marks in less time. Since we can read all the material, but the thing is time is very constant here. So we are going to face tier 1 exam in December. This is already October. So we had already hardly we had 2 months or 2 months 15 days. Since we don't know the date of on which date we are going to face the tier 1 exam. So friends, if you like this approach, you can come to offline class or online class. We will give the same as a intro class we are giving a brief intro. So if you like this intro, please subscribe, please follow this, and then we are going to conduct the classes at KANISHKA IAS Institute. So those who are interested can contact KANISHKA IAS Institute, and you can come to offline classes as well. See, the classes, all the classes are going to conducted by the CGL achievers. So you can have a edge compared to the other institutes. Since we know the timely updates of the exam and what are the exam pattern is going to be, how difficult it is to be solved the exam in limited time, and what are the merits and demerits of the exam, and how can we score more number of marks in less time. We will give this type of all the personal experience and then personal view of this exam to you, and then I hope it would help you more, since it is better to learn from a experienced guy than who are going to just teach you merely the facts and then the concepts. Since we faced already the exam, so we know the how strainful it would be in exam if we miss 1 or 2 type of questions. Say for example, in 2017 exam, especially tier 2 maths, that was a purely mind game exam. Say for example, for a OC candidate who expect 180 out of 200 in maths, if he continuously goes on 4 questions or 5 questions attempted, his mind would say this year you are not going to crack the exam. It would be the first answer of which he will face. He has to tackle this mind game, and then once he has to convey himself that he has he will clear it, since the exam would be same for all others, right? But the thing is, when you are going to expect 180 out of 200, definitely you are going to disappoint if you don't solve the continuous 5 questions, since 5 questions means you lost 10 marks already. So these type of problems also there. Those who are going to write a exam, these type of mind games and then these exam nets uplifts and then mood outs, these all would be discussed here. We will tell you how to approach the exam, what are the first steps, what are the first topics you are going to attempt, and what are the topics you have to left out for the time being. And then once you completed through the once you see all the questions, and then what are the topics you have to attempt. Let's say for example, to establish the fact, if you are going to attempt maths at first in tier 1 exam, there would be 25 questions. You would solve first 15 questions in 15 minutes or 20 minutes, for let's say. So you already scored 30, and again you left 10 questions. This 10 question would take you hardly averagely 2 or 3 minutes sometimes. So you would lose, how much time you left? 10 questions, if you said 2 minutes also 20. So you already here 15 to 20 minutes, here 20 minutes. 40 minutes is gone. You left 20 minutes, and then you have reasoning to solve, English to solve, general awareness to solve. So this would, however good you are, you would lose the test, right? But if you go on solving, let's say for example, those who crack the exam, they will arrange themselves to what to solve first and what to solve next. See, let's say for example, if you follow English, there would be 25 questions. If you know the English answer, you will say yes. If you don't know, you will leave it. That's it. There is no need to waste your time over English and general awareness. See, those who are good at solving or good at achieving or cracking this SSC CGL exam, they would take hardly 7 minutes for English section, and general awareness hardly they would take 5 minutes. See, what is there to consume time over here? See, if you read out the question, if you know the answer, you will put answer and then left. If you don't know the answer, your mind would say clearly that you don't know the answer. So no need to time waste here. So 12 minutes over. Again you let 48 minutes. So you can divide this number to reasoning and maths, which are going to take comparatively more time compared to English and general awareness. These are the strategies how one can help. That means those who had experience with the exam pattern can help you out. So this is all for this section. Those who are interested can contact KANISHKA IAS. So we are here to help you out to clear this exam. Comparatively previous years, it is a good opportunity to one and all, since they given clear time. Hardly it would take 7 months to clear the to complete this procedure of selection. And then here the number of vacancies also. Yeah, in notification officially they said 20,000. It is going to, from internal sources from the departments we know, it is going to be around 23,000 to 25,000 this year. So don't waste your time on roaming around other exams. This would be and moreover this central government pay scale is very good, and then working environment also pressure, there won't be any pressure of office. Once you leave the office, you left it, that's it. There won't be follow up calls, or there won't be any hectic mindset or bossism in these type of jobs. So those who are interested, so make sure that you have a good knowledge of maths and English, so that you can clear this exam. So if you want to external help, please contact this institute KANISHKA IAS. We are here to help you. Thank you all.